welcome back to Y254. This is the Power Talk Show, and I am your host, Cheryl Blessing. I am joined live on set by Idah, and we're just talking about digital entrepreneurship. We're talking about her journey. She is a digital entrepreneur, and she has a brand called Paida Fashions, deals with fashion, textile, a few other things. Na umekuwa tu unatuambia journey yako. She literally started from brand new clothes, the business didn't pick up, then translate akasema afanye second hand, and that's the thing that has been a major success. Right now you mentioned you have 3-4 shops.
I have 2.
You have 2 shops,
yeah,
and you're selling multiple things.
Yeah.
So as we're getting into this conversation, I want to hear from you. Na nimeuliza swali social media on our platforms at Y254. Nimeuliza, how can you tell real from fake businesses online? Because kuna so many scammers, and I want to hear from you. Wacha nisome your comments before we continue with the conversation. And I want us to get into especially digital marketing, how we can really monetize, because tunatengeneza tu content. How can we translate content into money? So this is from Facebook. We have Paul Lenza who says, yeah, but basically it depends with which type of business do you want to start. So this is a response to the question that Idah Ali to mention here, do not start a business with a loan. Sure. It's not advisable. So this is in response to that. Ametuambia, yeah, but basically it depends which type of business do you want to start. Okay, Praiser says you don't take a loan to start a business, you take a loan to boost your business. Yeah, thank you for that. Mugio John says, first, before considering to take a loan, assess what kind of business you want to start, analyze how you earn your money, then know the place you'll get the loan from. Then go through the payment terms and conditions and make sure the loan fits for starting capital and an extra fee to cover for any inconvenience. Make sure the money you get, you can be able to pay it even if the business does not work.
Sure.
That's very good insight, because kwanza hapo kwa terms and conditions, guys,
Kabisa.
read your terms and conditions, understand interest rate, payment term. Now, in case we fail to meet the deadlines, what happens? Paul Lenza, again, with a comment of it depends what type of business you want to start. You always have to assess. You have to know which you're starting and what are the risks. The Kenvi Music says, if you want to borrow a loan, first ujue ni business gani, inafaa bila kufikiria, then mwenye loan anipe kwanza 1 million, juu kama ni 100,000, hiyo ni pesa itafanya ufungwe bure. #PowerTalk. So unasema afadhali uchukue loan kubwa, si loan ndogo. Eugene JB says, naomba wimbo wa Mapangalie. I'm sorry, we're going to play that next time. Tukikuwa na Bounce Nation, tutambia Epic acheze. In case majority, by the kuna show by the kesho, hii request tunaambia DJ wa asubuhi. We'll start with that. In case majority says, take a loan if you have your own money, but not to start with. I like that. And Honest Ndiwa says, T for Tuma za registration. And that's going back to our question of how you tell a real from a fake business. So just the initial posts. So T for Tuma za registration. I'm wondering how is that? Like, unafaa uone registration ya mtu, like mtu akutumia hata certificate ya kanjo. Boni Kunati is in, he's watching us. Thank you. Katel was Zion Train ako ndani. Asanti sana. Do we have any more comments? We have Domil Korabariet who says pamoja pamoja pamoja. He's in ako pamoja hadi tamati. He's in Domi Korabariet. That's a really nice name. Your location. That's the first time I'm hearing that. And Paul Lenza says tuma za registration. Ukimwambia huna kitu akupe uingie. Ukiingia umrefund anakuambia nimelock savings account. What's that like? Ukitumia mtu alafu anakuambia melock ama yeah. So basically you have to give some sort of authentication code. Ni kama unananga zile code za for me to know you're real. But I think one of the ways that you can even tell is wale watu wenye mtu mwenye ni genuine haizi ogopa kukuletea bila payment. Ataleta alafu akwambia hata payment on delivery. That's one of the ways you can know. And then consistency in the videos, consistency in the photos. That's another thing that I've noted. Ukiona mtu same kwa videos, kwa picha, at least unaweza sema. Na si ati wale wazungu wenye picha imetolewa Fashion Nova, picha sijui imetolewa China, sijui gani kwa website. Real people, if you can see real consistency. Kama uone Idah kwa videos 10 na ni page moja, at least unaweza tell. But now going back to, you have done a wonderful job on your TikTok. You've converted your passion, because it's not just your passion, your fashion, passion yako ya comedy, making people laugh. You like entertaining people. Sasa ukasema mimi siko hapa tu kuwachekesha for free. Nitawachekesha na itakuwa pia marketing strategy. At what point did you decide to convert your TikTok and your social media pages from your private content to making it something that boosts your business?
Sana when my customers started asking for adult rompers, nilikaa chini nikajiuliza, how will I market adult rompers? How? And because I really love dancing, I used to wear them. Na nikaanza kudance. And because I have a really supportive husband, we could do it together. Unajua sasa hiyo ndio inachangamsha waseka. Hakuna kitu yenye inafurahisha wa Kenya kama kuona marriage ina work. Ama kuona mtu huyu ni mzee huyu na bibi yake ana dance ama anafanya vituko kaa hizo. At some point they thought tunafanya ufala ama ujinga, but for me I knew what I was doing, because you have a video over 4 million views.
Nice.
Yeah, we have a video over 4 million views with him. Na hatu dance na nguo zenye tumenunua, hapana. Tuna dance na nguo zenye mimi nauza. So that was a selling point on my side. So wewe utabambika hadi utaniuliza, na hiyo nguo naweza pata wapi? Na hiyo nguo naweza pata, naambia call the number on my bio ama text. Mwingine atauliza, naweza pata ya couples. You see now the marriage people even got interested with my items. Ananiuliza, naweza pata ya marriage couples? Naambia naweza pata the same na mtoto wangu? Naambia iko. So that's how I converted my followers into clientele.
I like that. And I like the way umesema, because genuinely you have to know, you have to understand content. Ausemi tu mina dance kujibamba because nimeona watu wengine wakidance na wamekuwa successful. You have to understand your audience. You have to understand what you like. So wewe ulikuwa umeshajua audience yangu iko hivi. Hii content yenye nataka kufanya, this is the plan. And so many people hold themselves back because they keep thinking, mabeshte zangu watasema, familia yangu wakiwatch watasema nini, ati niko tu hapa na dance to social media. But you have to look at the bigger picture. Because I'm also assuming there's some family members when you're like,
yes, of course.
Nini huku sasa mmeenda TikTok kudansia watu. How are you responding to all those things? Your friends, family coming up and saying, sasa hizi ni vituko gani mnafanya, but you know what you're doing.
For me, I guess wenye walinilea wanajua tabia yangu kutoka niwe mdogo. Si kitu yenye nimeanza sai. Si kitu yenye ati naweza sema nimejifunza kudance, kufanya comedy, kufanya tu vituko 1 2 3. No. It's something that started even in my primary school. They know in my high school I started those vitukos kutoka kitambo. So the hardest part for me was my husband to convert my hobby tufanye na yeye, kwa sababu yeye ni mtu mpole, ana maneno mingi, yeye amekaa tu. So that was the hardest part. But the moment aliona tulifanya na ikajipa na akaanza kuona bibi yangu anauza, akaanza kuniweka motisha. Akaniambia tufanye ingine kama tumevaa nguo zingine. So pia yeye anabambika kabisa kwa sababu anaona at least is bringing something on the table. At least hata akaweza kukwama aniambia, babe nitumie 10,000. I will definitely do it without struggle. Una get? So akaanza kuona kabisa hii kitu inajipa, and he had supported me with my kids. Tuna dance sisi wote tuko na vituko, and that's how you even if you're selling mafuta, you cannot keep on posting mafuta from January up to December. People will get bored. Na hizo mafuta zako. Una get? Huwezi kuwa unauza kiatu, stiletto. You keep on posting that stiletto from Monday to Sunday. Tena Monday ingine consistently posting stiletto. Watu wataboeka. Ujue si watu wote wanapenda hizo viatu zako zenye unavaa. So me, I came to realize it's not everyone who wants to be a mtumba seller. Una get? It's not everyone who wants to do rompers. But I realized niko na ile part ya my followers wanapenda vituko zenye nafanya. Wanapenda how supportive this man is. So unapata in a week nikiona hiyo TikTok imeboeka naangusha moja wazimu. So watu wanaanza kuchangamka, naanza kupata followers through that. Siwezi kuwa nimepost, hata ukifuatilia siwezi kuwa nimepost from Monday to Sunday. Nimepost tu manguo. Hapana. Kuna watu wenye wataki hizo manguo. Kuna watu wenye wako passionate about other items. Kuna watu wenye kabisa unaona huyu atakuwa anashinda akitupostia hizi mitumba zake wanaboeka. But kuna wenye wanafollow kwa sababu because they love my content. Una get? So that's how I balance. I balance getting followers through content. I balance getting clientele through followers.
I like that you've thought about that because you know most businesses will focus on the business aspect. Our kutuapo marketing, ni marketing. You are jolly about
and that's
people
why
who love
you are
the page
seeing,
or something.
and that's why you are seeing some CEOs wenye wanafanya tuseme kazi tofauti wenye hawawezi kufanya hizo vitu. Now the brand ambassadors job, they come in. Una get? The brand ambassadors people, they come in. Unapata sasa watu comedians wameanza kufanya hizi kazi za brand ambassador. It definitely means maybe the CEO amekaa chini akaona huyu msee na vituko zake na vile watu wanampenda sana, nikamweza kumwelcome. Afanye tu content with my product. I'm very sure business yangu itatoka from point A to point B.
I like that. Now people should just think beyond the business. Inafaa ikwe brand. Because wewe venye umeifikiria, we yako si biz, yako ni brand. And you're working on the entire brand. Because unajua mtu anaweza kwa ako entertained leo, ako single, but 2 years from now, married, expecting a child, anahitaji rompers, and anajua emi follow page, wacha ninunue from hapa, because I already trust. I've seen them consistently. So we need to focus all around because some creators, they'll just focus on the business. Ama kama ni entertainment. And I'm also learning from this because personally I think I'm trying to be more on social media. And saa ingine nimerealize sitakuwa like ule maybe wa kuongea ama content ingine. So it's something that we can all learn because kuna mtu amepost tu bag zake. Weeks, January paka December. Kama ni viatu. But maybe unaweza content. Maybe one time umeka mtu get ready with me. Siku ingine watu wana dance wako hapo na nywele. I don't know. There are multiple ways we can figure out. Or maybe you love cooking. You include such things. Include those things. And that's how you tell someone is a marketing genius because you don't think just about the selling. You think about everything all around. How can you captivate people? Ndio umse anabaki hapa. Niko na follower. I have a community. I have people I can rely on. And I'm also wondering what platforms ndio umepata so many sales because kuna so many. We have TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, saying the channels. I'm not sure which ones you're using mostly. I know you make a lot of content on TikTok. So which platform umepata inakuboostia sales sana ama gani ndio iko na the highest engagement for you? On TikTok. Yeah, TikTok. Sana. And would you recommend if someone is starting a business, would you recommend them to start from there? I would advise them first. Before going to TikTok, usiingie tu TikTok kwa sababu umeona Paida na make sales through TikTok. Because it's a journey. Before someone trusts you on that online, it's a journey. So first unaweza anza welcome in the walk-ins. Uende pole mwanzo. And then you keep on posting on TikTok until the day unaanza kuona watu wakikuuliza in how much. You start gaining confidence, gaining courage that at least people are liking my products. Because sasa unapatanga at times someone from Kisii anataka hiyo beli ya rompers kwa sababu ameona Paida make sales na hiyo rompers. Unaget? So namtumia. Nikishamtumia anaingia live for a whole week hauzi. I start getting calls from that client. How are you doing it? Mimi nilikuwa nafikiria nitauza kama wewe. This person has forgotten that I started from somewhere. Amenijua sahi because nishaanza kuonekana kwa limelight. Umeona? Amesahau I started from
Sasa unapata most of the calls that I get from my clients ni hizo. Paida, do you boost your TikTok to make sales? No, I don't. How come you are doing it so effortlessly?
Yeah.
Unaget. So unapata sasa mtu ako na mapresha.
Ya lazima ni sell.
Yes, ako na mapresha. Mimi nataka niuze. Huyo demu unaonanga shop yake vile inajaanga ma deliveries. Nataka niuze kama huyo demu. So wewe unanunua with a mentality ya kuuza. Unaget. So it's not bad. But lazima kuwe na graph. I started like this, like this, like this, like this. Si ati unaanzia huko. Hapana, kuna steps. Hata ukipanda stairs ndio ufike kwenye unaenda. Si lazima upande tu one stairs after the other. Sindio?
Yeah.
That's what happens.
And that's something that I think we all need to learn, especially mtu akianza biz. Tunatakanga ile instant gratification. Ya iki tu lazima ijipe kesho.
Lazima iwork.
And it doesn't. Sometimes it takes 5 years. Singine hata ni 1 month. Maybe uko lucky ita take 3 days.
Sure.
But you have to give yourself your grace ya kuallow kitu grow. Na hiyo it goes back to the passion. Because if you're passionate about something, hata if hautakuwa make sales in the first week, hauta feel discouraged.
Kabisa.
Bado utataka kuendelea because it's something that you actually love. Now, as we get into the pros and cons, because time iko about kuisha. So, of course, as a businesswoman, you've experienced some challenges. So, before hata nifike hapo sasa, let me talk about the professional aspect of the legality of your business in terms of kupata license, taxes, kulipa taxes, and maybe hata historia ya e-teams. Because you see siku hizi kuna so many ways where you're told as a business person, you need to have e-teams, you need to generate invoices, you need to do this. Ama what form of taxes do you pay? Because I'm aware kuna some small businesses wanalipanga ile ya TOT, the turnover tax.
Yeah, TOT.
If your income is under a certain amount. So perhaps could you tell us what form of taxes do you pay, how frequently, and how have you made sure that your business haukuji kufungiwe na kanjo kwa sababu hauna license, hauna nini. How did you go about legalizing your business?
First of all, you must have a license for every business. Lazima ukuwe na license, ndio? Huwezi anza tu kuuza. Hata wale wa barabara huwa wanalipa kanjo, be it 50 bob, be it 100 bob, so that hata ukikutwa na kanjo unamuonyesha
nimelipa for the day.
Nimelipa for the day, so that you can be allowed to kuuzia hapo mali penye unauzia. Like for us, tuko na license yetu and we pay yearly. That one is a must. It is a must. For taxes, we pay TOT. Yeah.
Na mtu mwenye ajui about taxes, I think we'll have another conversation on that. Ndio mtu atajue TOT ni nini, unalipa aje, how much. Because unajua watu wengi tukiingia business, mtu anaingia tu, mimi nataka kuanza biz. Had to understand that for you to have a legal business yenye hauna issues in future, and you can actually have a shop and operate without the pressure of unakujiwa sijui hauna nini, you need to have some understanding of these things. So hiyo ni kitu yenye ni wewe ulilan ama ulikuwa na lawyer ama ni wewe na bwanako ndo mlikam ka figure out?
As I said earlier, I have a supportive spouse, and my spouse pia ni CEO kivyake. He's an engineer kivyake. So I was lucky enough. He walked me through the journey.
Yeah.
So amenifundisha from point A to point B to point C until now I am standing.
I love that. Hey, this hubby, me, I'm telling you guys, if you don't settle with a man like that, then kuna shida. Kuna shida. So now, could you tell us some of the pros and cons, some of the challenges you've experienced in your journey, and some of the major highlights that you feel like ukifikiria tu hiyo moment unataka tu kuendelea, you want to just keep going?
Of course, the major highlights are getting profits. Na watu wote wenye wanauzanga mtumba wanajuanga, once you start mtumba, hata ikuchome aje, hautokangi, because the profit margin are awesome. Hata ukifungua bail aje, ukuchome, the next bail utafungua upate iko fiti, itakurudishia mpaka ile doya last time. So that is my highlight. And then the pros and cons, unapata kwa mfano the bail umetuma tuseme Mombasa, this is a first time customer, unapata kuna questions huku muuliza, alafu umemwambia anataka bail ako na 10,000. una get, and then unamwambia let us start with the cheapest bill ya 7,000 maybe 500. Unapata ulimtumia na ako Mombasa, na hiyo bill ina consist ya vitu za baridi. So what do you do from there?
Yeah.
Una get, so at least una make sure that kuna tu vitu tudogo, the expectations of the bill. At some point customer anakuambia I did not expect such things, na amesahau this is Mitumba, it's not packed new items, and utasema hutapata iko na stain ama hutapata inakaa hivi na hivi. Unapata expectation ya customer iko too high kulingana na vile yeye alikuwa anataka. So what do you do from there? Unamwambia customer at least fungua bill, start sorting. Enye unaona ziko fiti kabisa, uuze zikurudishie do yako, and then B, uza vile unaona unaweza kuuza, and then as you go to C, D, hivyo unaanza kuuza sasa ile bei ya reja do at least kupatie the other profit ya kupata kutokana kwa hiyo bill. Yeah.
And those are by the some of the things that mtu lazima ulearn ukiwa hapo kwa journey, because kuna vitu maybe hautafikiria up until you get to a situation, then you're like, oh yeah, I probably need to keep that in mind in future. Na mara mob, for you to be an entrepreneur una learning kwa ground. It's not ati kuna manual ama kuna guidebook. Experience ya mtu yes inaweza kusaidia, but niwe mwenyewe, your journey is unique. Now umesema the profit margin of Mitumba iko high.
Iko very high.
Could you give us like a tentative? Tuseme bill ya maybe ulibuy na 10k. Profits unaweza make how much from kitu kama hiyo ukiwa umepanga?
Tuseme umebuy hiyo bill ya 10,000. Hiyo bill inafai kurudishie pesa yenye umenunua hiyo bill. So 10,000. At least when you buy a bill, hata kama ni 20,000, make sure imekupatia profit ya a half the price of how you bought that bill. Una get? So you bought that bill at 30,000. Make sure 30,000 yako imerudi, and then again make sure 15,000 on top umepata. Ndio at least ikukeep for the next bill.
I like that. And that's clearly, that's already a major profit yenye umepata. Juu sasa accumulate over time, hiyo pesa sasa ni even more than what you're spending on purchasing your products. I really like that. And obviously, unajua mtu anaweza start from anywhere. Because siku hizi, enda tu Mitumba, by the way, enda tu Gikomba, pick nguo, and then figure out what you're going to get from there. Also, tuambie, jina Paida imetoka hapi? Before I go back to the comments, because I know you guys are sharing some of your comments. Paida, I know you're called Idah. So imetoka kwa jina yako ama?
My husband is called Paul Mwema Kihara.
Oh, and then Idah.
And then Idah. Actually,
I love it.
He's the one who gave me the name.
Oh.
Yeah, so we sat down and I told him, by the way, shop tuite aje kwa sababu tunataka kufungua sasa shop. Tuite aje. And he was just scrolling his phone akasema, we ita tu Paida. Just like that, and I loved the name.
It is so nice. Oh my God, next time hopefully he's going to join us. And that's one thing I also love. Aside from the business aspect, we are seeing the united family front, which perhaps maybe mtakuja pia mtuambie story yenyu, because so many people unajua wanataka kufika hapo lakini siku hizi watu watawaamini na mapenzi wamekuwa so traumatized. So let me go back to the comments that you guys have shared. The question is, how can you tell real from fake businesses? And we also asked about loans. Do you think it's possible? Una agree you shouldn't take loans, or should you to start a business? But let me start from the very first question we have. This is from X, I believe. We have Livingston Akala, who says he's watching from Wa Eshitsaha area, Shiatsala, Nikondani, Butere. Asanti sana for watching us. Angela Edwards says spotting a real deal online store can be tricky, like trying to find a genuine diamond in a pile of cubic zinchronia. Look for reviews, secure payment options, and clear contact information. Those are your red flags. Thank you so much. That was very clear. We need to clearly experience some few scams. KOT Arap Sankara amesema venye mko hapa is a good example. That's true. If you can see a businesswoman in person, then obviously they're real. And from Facebook, we have MC Silento who says, I can't take a loan to start a business. Back to the question of taking a loan to start a business or not to. He says, I can't take a loan to start a business because Satan will show me a beautiful lady with nyash and a club too. I will end up spending all my money to promote other people's businesses. I like the fact that MC akona awareness.
Sure.
That takes a lot of awareness for you to know. And then we have Mzima Vuma amesema, that one is a debt trap. Take loan and invest in a Luo woman. You'll thank me later. Hey, hapo kidogo. Siko sure. Itarudi aje. OG Frank says, yep, if you are sure it can refund, take as low as 10k kama uwezo wako uko hapo. I like that OG ametuambia anza na the lowest. And I think the best thing is perhaps chukua senye unajua, maybe uko na job ama uko na some other financial source and in case easy profits hazitajipa, you have something that can pay it back.
Sure.
So as we're wrapping up the conversation, it's been very, very interesting. Tuambie your parting shot, two gems twenye mtu anaweza taka, cause so many people wanaanzisha business. Kwanza watu wanasema market imejaa. Mtumba iko flooded, kila mtu anauza vitu. So mtu anashindwa mimi nitaanzia wapi? And Mtumba is probably one of the most affordable things that you can start from. So what advice would you give to someone who's young, trying to make some extra money and they don't know where to start, even if they're passionate about it, whatever they're passionate about, what would you tell them?
First of all, giving up is not an option. And usiwahi sema market imejaa, because you'll never start what you want to start. If ningekaa chini niseme market ya mtumba imejaa, sidhani kama ningefika mahali penye nimefika. Definitely, what you want to start, someone else is doing it. So huwezi sema ati nitakosa kufanya kitu yenye nataka kufanya kwa sababu nimeona the other person is doing it. Your passion is someone else's passion. Hakuna difference. It only determines how well you are good at marketing. Because inaweza kuwa nauza kiatu na mwingine anauza kiatu pale, but vile nitamarket hiyo kiatu itaenda within seconds kushinda huyu mwenye amekaa na kiatu yake kwa nyumba ama amekaa na kiatu yake pale open air, amekaa tu akingoja. You see those mamas shouting 50 30 50 30. It's not because they are stupid enough kusema 50 30, hapana. Utapata kwa sababu wanajua kuna mwenye hana hiyo 50 but anataka nguo ya 30. Atakuja ununue kwa hiyo nguo ya 30. Kuliko huyu mwenye amemwaga nguo zake na amenyamaza. Watu wenye watapita watajua je anauza such an item. Hakuna, si ndio? So be passionate in whatever item or in whatever thing that you want to do, because hakuna kazi yenye utawahi fanya hii dunia ukose kuwa passionate about it na ikose kujipa. Just be passionate about it.
Yeah. I really love that. It's taken me back to, there's a movie I've watched recently, again, after a few years. Now the one quote nilisikia, and I want to share that with you. Pursue excellence and success will follow you.
Sure.
If you're passionate about fashion and then you pursue excellence in fashion, and excellence is you are seeking to be the best. You're seeking to get the best information, the best quality, the best content out there. If you pursue excellence kwa hiyo kitu unafanya, itajipa. At the end of the day, it's going to pay off. None of your effort is going to go to waste. So we will follow you on Paida.
Paida Outfits.
Paida Outfits.
Or Idah Arunga.
Or Idah Arunga. Please get that right on their platforms across all socials. Just follow them, promote them. Maybe unataka marompa, by the way. Na ye, unajua venye hata mimi natafutanga rompas
na sai kuna baridi.
Na baridi ndo imeingia ya watu hii. So please do that. Let's support each other. And if you want to start a business, by the way Idah has said, the market is never saturated. You have something unique to offer. Be passionate, do your research, figure out what's missing in the industry, gap iko wapi, and then try and fill that gap, and you'll obviously make something work. If it doesn't work, just keep trying, because eventually itajipa. And that's it for us today. I've loved that we've had a conversation on a real life practical example of digital entrepreneurship. TikTok, tusi dance too. Let's dance, but tunafanya sales. Post your videos, but let's find ways of making money through the skills we have. Everything on our platforms is equal to for entertainment. Let's find ways to either learn from it or to make money from it. That has been it for us. It's been a very, very interesting conversation. I hope you've taken something away from it. Kama hujalala hata kwa business, learn kwa relationship. Umona venye Idah alipick the right man. Someone who's willing to invest, someone who loves, cherishes her, is willing to go above and beyond. Iyo kwanza kutengeneza content. Imagine mtu mwenye apendi socials alafu kwa hapo mna dance na yeye. See you in a bamba. Guys, pick the right people. So we're going to repeat this show tomorrow between 1 and 2 p.m. In case you want to watch it again, in case kuna mtu mwenye maybe amemiss show na unataka watch, mwambie tutarudia kesho 1 and 2 p.m. We're also going to upload it on YouTube, so be sure to follow us after that. And that is it for us for today. Next week, Thursday, we're going to be live again between 7 and 8 with another amazing conversation. So come back and learn from us, because we love dropping gems here. Idah made to drop here so many gems. Follow her on her platforms, support her business, and we'll see you guys next time. Have a lovely evening.